Good boys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about higher highs and higher lows. I know most of you all would have heard the term higher high and you have most about the terms lower low, higher high and this kind of stuff. So today, if you are new to it, congratulations, you are going to be learning what higher highs and higher lows and lower low and all this kind of stuff, all those terminology means in the forex market. Right, so first of all, I want you guys to like and subscribe to my YouTube page so you can get in content like this. And with that being said, let's get into the video. Now, what is higher highs? Higher highs. Higher highs means the highest point, right? In a structural movement, right? And we have higher lows, which also means the lowest point in a bullish structural movement. Then, if you remember, we also have what we called lower high, which is the highest point in a bearish structural movement. Right, we also have the lower low, which is the lowest point in bearish structure. And these are the four terminologies in structure. Now, the market moves in structure, right? Creating either higher highs or lower highs. Market moves in either of these two, then either in higher high or lower highs. Now, remember this point, this first text, which says higher highs equals to the highest point in structural movement, and higher lows equals to the lowest point in bullish structural movement. Right? Now, bullish means anything that goes up, uptrend, and we had this, which was a bullish movement. So this is a bullish movement. This right side is a lot bullish movement. this is a bearish movement. Now, just by just by the explanation of this higher highs and higher low, I think you should know where we are going to be looking at for higher highs and higher low. So we have a bullish structural movement, which is this. That means the highest point in the structural movement is what? Higher highs. So these higher highs right here. These are what? Higher highs. Then higher lows is the lowest point in the structural movement. This is what? Higher lows. You understand? Right. So now we have short forms for them. Instead of just typing higher highs, we have the short form for them. And what are the short forms? We usually use the first alphabet, which is H for higher, and another H for the highs. That's HH. The other one is going to be what? H for higher and L for the lows. L for the lows. We have another one there, which is L for the lower and H for the highs. We have another one which is L for the lower and L for the lows. Right, so instead of typing high, we are just going to be using the short form of it as HH, which stands for the words higher highs, and duplicate is going to be also the higher high. Then I'm going to be using the HL for the lowest part. HL. Right, now that is for the words uptrend bullish movement. Now for the other paragraph, which is lower high, this is the highest point in a very structural movement. Then the lower is the lowest point in a very structural movement. So for the lower high, this is the highest point. Right, and this is the lowest point. So it's vice versa, it's flipped. Right, so what is the short form for it? LH, it then signifying what? Lower high. Contribute wages. Another LH, then for the lowest part is going to be global here. Contributors. You understand? So these are the four terminology in structure, and this is all what we need to know about higher highs and higher lows. So it's either market creates higher highs or it creates higher lows, or either market creates lower high or it creates lower lows. Alright, so let's get into the real chart and let's understand this higher highs we're talking about. Okay? So right now, what can we see on the GBP/USD? What kind of trend is this? We are currently in a downtrend, right? We are currently in a downtrend, as you can see. So what are we going to use to identify our? So because we're in a downtrend, we are going to be using the lower high and lower low. Like as you can see, this lower high is a lower low. This is a lower high, this is a lower low. This is a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. As you can see, this is lower high, which is going to be LH. Lower low. Lower low, and let's control this. Going to be lower high. Alright, so this is usually what a lower high and lower look like on the Forex market. So you guys should look for this same kind of structure on the higher side. It's going to be something like this: higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Right? So this is the highest part of a bullish movement, and this is the lowest part. Let's see that. Right, so this it, the highest part, the uptrend movements, and downtrend, uptrend, downtrend. I hope you guys understand, and this is it for this video. And one thing that's going to make it to be consistent in identifying your higher highs and higher lows and lower lows is your break of structure. Alright, break of structure. So if you notice, there has been a consistent break on the previous highs and previous lows, as you can see. So if you are interested, if you want to know more about break of structure, I'm going to be dropping another video, right? So do guys subscribe and turn on a bell notification, so you're going to be receiving notification anytime I drop another video, right? So the next video you are going to be seeing on my page right now is going to be break of structure. So you understanding break of structure and you understanding the structure, the highs and the lows and lowers and lows together is going to make you to be a good structure identifier, right? So some people can't identify structure, they get lost in identifying higher highs and lower highs and how to map them correctly. But if you understand what break of structure is, it's going to be very, 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 very easy for you. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to see you guys in the next video, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share this post. Alright, so see you guys in the next video.